When Motherwell set off down the road to Hampden in January, there was a sombre mood in a town which had just been given notice of its industrial demise. And when its football team drew the holders at Pittodrie, it looked as if nothing would go right in '91.
Look at our record up there in league games. We've not won, we hadn't won in 26 years up there. Although we did win our only previous cup tie up there, and it was a way back, I don't know when.
Cooper commanding this dead ball situation. Cross it goes to Kirk. And his first shot of the match has put Motherwell ahead. It's Steve Kirk's first touch in the game, and the Motherwell fans go wild behind that goal.
I think beating the champions on their ground gave us a great boost, and we had no one to fear after that, really.
Falkirk, you know, they've had the reputation this season of being a good footballing side. And to come out here, the game was one of the best games I've played in this season in terms of the football that Gilt played that day.
Here's Cooper. Brilliant play by Cooper. The opening goal for Motherwell, scored by Nick Cusack. Albert Williams, the back heeler releases Taylor. It's a brilliant goal for Falkirk. Motherwell going for the kill now. Here's Steve Kirk. Now Cusack. That settles it!
Morton coming down, they had nothing to lose. They played out their skins that day, and they got the replay that they wanted to take us back to Capella. The replay was another. It was a good game for myself because I scored the goal in that game, and Morton again. Once the initial 20 minutes had been over, we sort of run them ragged. They settled down, and for there, at the end of the extra time, they were the better team.
Well, first blood to Motherwell. So O'Neill has the chance to win the tie and take Motherwell through to a semi-final against Celtic. It's all down to this kick. Totally convincing. Motherwell are through. Celebrations from O'Neill.
I used to do that all the time when I scored, but I don't do it often here because I don't score that many, so it was good to do a couple lately.
Just 3 days after a league win over Celtic, Motherwell almost achieved victory again in the semi-final at Hampden. The woodwork, the only obstacle in their way.
Getting into the second semi-final, yeah, they knew we should have played better in the first one. Celtic, they came out, all guns blazing.
And it's cleared off the line, it's in this time, there's no argument. Celtic are in front. Good play there by Ferguson. And a fine cross. The first time effort there, the chance for Arnott. Motherwell are back on level terms. Played in there by Collins. A clear headed over Rogan.
We went in 2-1 down, and to be honest, Celtic should have been up about 4-5-1 at half-time. They tore us apart, and the manager gave the players a rollicking at half-time. In the second half, we just came out a different team.
Luke Nyholt takes possession from Motherwell. There the header, and the equaliser for Motherwell. And there's little Dougie Arnott with his second of the match, who pulls Motherwell right back into the Scottish Cup.
I think self-belief I've gained over the last couple of seasons. They put me in the team 3 years ago, and I played a few matches then. You just grow in self-confidence. You know, it's part of the game. You know, it was a big step moving from junior to the senior level, but I think there's more to come.
There's Kirk. Now O'Neill. A run made by Cusack. There's a fine effort! Colin O'Neill has scored for Motherwell!
I just remember thinking, if I miss this, the manager will be out of the dugout screaming, so I had to score, so we just went in, unfortunately. And then Luke Nyholt near broke my neck, so he dived and tackled me, so it was a great night.
That's O'Donnell chasing. And winning the ball from Dubček. Back it goes to Kirk. That's a delightful ball to the far post. It was in. The referee has given the goal. Steve Kirk has scored again for Motherwell. And there goes the final whistle. Motherwell are through to the 10th Scottish Cup final.
I think it's going to be the last game that we'll play for Motherwell, and I hope that that'll be the victory that we're looking for and leave Motherwell on a high note.
one of my ambitions is to get this club into Europe, and that would be achieved. So that would be a selfish thing. But the main thing is, I think we've a duty to this area. We've stirred things up since the semi-final, and we've a duty to try and keep the thing going.
Stirred things up they have. It's not so much cup fever in Motherwell, it's more advanced than that. There's a real sense of optimism and confidence in a town which has been engulfed by a sea of claret and amber. The players too have been swamped by summons from an adoring public.
That's until they're coming to do a warrant sale.